What up guys, it's your boy Genzo or NA Genzo up with another video. Been a while since you heard that, let's be honest. It's been a while since I've said that and it's been a while since you've heard that. But long story short, I got a little bit explaining to do in terms of what the heck you're seeing right now. This is a clip firstly from this is just a slight clip from firstly the best game I've ever had on the entire of Apex and my best game that I've had of this season. You know, this is so far my game with the most kills, game with the most damage. Like I did incredible in this game, but this is still in like the starting part. But yeah, long story short, let me just explain. So about 2 weeks in my life, and I say that it sounds so much more deep than it is. It's really not that deep. But like, for about 2 weeks I had like exams to be focusing on, and obviously like I just didn't stream at all. I don't even know if I streamed during the weekends on those times. Like I just tried to primarily focus on streaming and was streaming and revising for these exams and whatnot. Then it got to a point where I started streaming again but not making videos, just because I didn't want to like burn myself out, because of the fact that if I was focusing on making, it takes a fair bit of effort just to make both YouTube videos and do the streaming, because the streaming, you know, streams normally tend to last about, depending on how well the stream does, it can last from about an hour to maybe even 3 hours. And obviously I stream quite late in the evening, so you know it's a bit time consuming, but I love doing it, so that's why I do it, of course. And basically I can't play Brawl. Okay, I can't play Brawl, hence why you're not seeing Brawl gameplay right now. But let me explain. So let's go back. I think it's now a month since I've had this issue. I'm gonna say it was about 3 and a bit weeks now, but I think it probably has been a month now since I've been having these issues. So let's go back to about 3 weeks ago, where the G.I. Joe, it was basically when the G.I. Joe crossover came out on Brawlhalla, and basically I was playing like 1 or 2 games, and I was having an issue where basically I just couldn't play the game. Like my game would load up perfectly fine and everything, but it just weren't working. In the sense of like, loading up the game was completely fine. And here's the thing, when I play like my first 1 or 2 games, basically what happened, about 10-15 seconds, right, my enemy was playing completely fine, and then they both threw off the like in both games, 2 separate games I'm talking about, they threw their weapon off the map, and then they started like playing like a complete bot. Now I thought, like, in those first 2 games that it happened, I thought it was just happening because of the fact that like the enemy was like annoyed about the way that I was playing, and like they were just like low-key salty. So I, like, for the first 2 games I didn't see it as a problem. But then I kept on going into more games, and I was like, no wait, this is a pattern. Like, this is, something's genuinely wrong with my game. I don't know what's going on, but something's wrong with it. So I had to, you know, obviously I think I had to just, well, I tried to see, okay, well, if I spectate the other guys playing games, then what would happen? Spectating was working completely fine. I'm like, okay, now I'm really confused, because I can spectate games, I just can't play games. I can load into the game completely fine, but like I say again, I just can't play games. It made 0 sense to me. And yeah, it got to the point where I ended up emailing Brawlhalla. I emailed them the first time, but I realized about like 2 or 3 days later, like, you know, my email isn't that specific on the issue that I was having. So I was like, you know what, let me send another one. Like, again, like 4 days after sending the first one, I'm like, I'm a really specifying what the issue is here, so that it's a lot more easy for them to like understand or like get an idea of what's going on with my game. And well, let's just say, I think in the time that I've had this issue, I think I've sent Brawlhalla 3 emails, if not 4. And like I say again, this is over the space of like 3 weeks, if not a month. Basically, the issue started on when the G.I. Joe crossover came out, and it's been like, it's still here. Like Arcadia, we've had a new legend introduced into the game almost a month later, and I'm still having this issue. And it's like, I've tried to tweet out, I've tried to, you know, email like again, but Brawlhalla don't seem to be responding to me. I have no idea why, but yeah. But that, long story short, that's why I'm now just mainly sticking to Apex. I've been enjoying it, even though it's been painful. We're currently in Plat 2, getting very close to Plat 1. Hopefully we're gonna hit Diamond. But yeah, that's it basically. It's been your boy Genzo, or NA Genzo, and I'll see you guys all next time. Later.